Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today, we will be taking another look at Pipewire and configuring it for low latency audio. Recently, I did a complete overhaul of my Pipewire setup when I installed Arch Linux. This new setup is quite simple in comparison to the old way, and it really only involves a couple of configuration files. So let's jump right in and take a look at how to set all of this up. Before doing any configuration, we first need to install a few packages. The packages we want to install are Pipewire, Pipewire Pulse, Pipewire Jack, WirePlumber, and Qpwgraph. Pipewire is the audio server, and WirePlumber is a session manager. Both of these packages are back-end components, but they are required for everything to work properly. Pipewire Pulse and Pipewire Jack provide pulse audio and jack functionality respectively, and Qpwgraph is a Pipewire clone of the graph and patch bay functionality in Qjackctl. Since I'm on Arch Linux, I can install this with the sudo pacman-S command, followed by the names of the packages I want to install. But all of these packages should be in your distro's repositories, so don't worry if you aren't on Arch or an Arch-based distro. Now that we have everything installed, we can begin setting up Pipewire. First, we want to copy all of the default configuration files into our home directory. To do this, we can run cp-r/usr/share/pipewire and put this folder in our home directory /.config. Next, we want to edit a file named alza-monitor.conf, and this is where a majority of the configuration is done. So go all the way to the bottom of the file, and we'll be looking for two settings. The first setting is audio.rate, and this is where you would set the sample rate. By default, it's set to 44/100, and this is generally a good setting, but I would recommend setting this to the highest sample rate your hardware supports. The other setting to look at is api.alza.period-size. By default, it is set to 1024, and that is way too high. You generally want this set at 2 or 3. There is one setting, however, that cannot be set from the alza-monitor.conf file, and that setting is the buffer size, which is controlled by an environment variable. To set it, we need to add the following line to our bash rc. Export Pipewire_latency, and that variable name is in all caps. Then we set the variable equal to the buffer size over the sample rate. For example, I would set this variable to 128/4800. For all of these settings to apply, just log out of your current session and log back in. Then Pipewire will start with the new settings, and you can enjoy a low latency Pipewire experience.